Hey everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Chris Karafotis and I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is critical to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be putting out information on how to utilize all these amazing tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just take a little bit of this in at a time and continue to attend these webinars, you're going to be up to speed before you know it. A couple of things that I do want to go over before we get started. If this is the first time that you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to cover is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics. I'm going to show you how to get started with IBO. I'm going to show you how to get helper assistance here on the platform. And at the end of the webinar, I'm going to wrap it up and issue you a credit coupon code worth 200 IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. And let's face it, that's why we're all here. We want to get that extra exposure for our business. And I got to tell you guys, you're in the absolute right place at the right time, because there is no better marketing platform on the internet than IBOtoolbox. It's really the bomb of marketing platforms. So sit back, take some notes, and just try and absorb as much of this as you can. The good news is that we have these webinars twice weekly on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in addition to the ones that on Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you have two opportunities. 99.9% of these webinars are recorded, and they are uploaded to IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel later on after the webinar's over. Within at least 24 hours, they're up there on YouTube. The only reason that they wouldn't be put up on YouTube is that if I had some sort of technical difficulties or the recording wasn't good. But it looks like we are good to go. I've got this one recording, so we should have it up later on for you to review if you need to go back and review. Let's see, what else do I want to tell you? Oh, if you have not done so, make sure that you go over to Twitter and Facebook and follow IBOtoolbox over there on Twitter, and give them a like on Facebook. You want to do that because there's always something going on. There's always free credits that are given away. You never know when IBOtoolbox might have an important announcement, such as maybe a new tool or a new platform that they're rolling out. So you don't want to miss anything. Don't miss a beat with IBOtoolbox. It's really important. Just by using this system, by participating and doing the things that you would normally do on a day-to-day basis, it's going to help you move your business forward. Training is really important to help you as well. Just like anything else, if you were going to start a job or anything else, education, training, whatever, it's so important. But more importantly is what you do with that training. You could get all the training in the world, but unless you implement what you've learned, it's not going to help you at all. So I'm hoping that you guys will walk away from the training webinar today and start implementing some of this stuff. Again, it's simple. IBOtoolbox, you just have to participate, doing the things that you would normally do on a day-to-day basis. So it's not rocket science here. It's just very, very simple. And I know you're going to love it. If you're brand new to the platform, you're going to love it. You're going to probably become addicted to IBO. I know many of us are. We're on here all day long. But it's also important, too, that you know what the right activities are to move your business forward. So again, if you just participate and utilize all the tools and resources that you have here at IBO, you are going to become a marketing rock star. Okay, so one other thing that I wanted to go over before we get started, for those of you that don't know me, I am an IBOtoolbox member just like you. I've been here at IBO for well over 4 years, and I love it, like I said. And in addition to hosting these webinars and being the trainer, I design graphic banners. I do splash pages. I do all kinds of things. And I also have a site that I admin, and it's called IBO Banners. It's part of the family of websites. So there's a banner creator over there, and you can host your banners over there for free. But if you want something custom, you can come over and see me at BizOp Banners. I've also opened up a marketing training site. My focus is on IBOtoolbox. However, I am putting out a bunch of training on social media. I just did a social media marketing course over there. I also did, and the site's called Market with Chris. What else am I doing? Facebook ads, advertising, Instagram, lots of social media training, because you know what? It's 2015 and we've got to all start marketing like it is 2015. And a lot of us are, still doing the things that we did back in, early 2000s. And I've been in this industry for 15 years now. So I've seen a lot of things go on. I've been very successful at what I did in the industry. And, obviously starting 15 years ago, I started not before the internet, because that would make me sound like a dinosaur, but I started before I knew about the internet. Okay. So, I built my business on, calling leads and doing meetings and, all that stuff. But now, because of technology, we need to evolve with that. So we have to learn all these new techniques. And those of us that stay on top of that, or in front of it, or run with the wave, or catch the wave, whatever you want to say, are the ones that are going to succeed. So that's my goal for you. I love this industry. I don't get involved in any companies anymore. I focus all my time on training, because that's what I really like doing. And of course, I love to design graphics. So that's a little bit about me, so that you understand what perspective I'm coming from with this training. Okay, so what is IBOtoolbox? IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically developed to give internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members with a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it, but guess what? IBOtoolbox is completely free. There are no levels, packages, enrollment fees, or anything like that. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform that's not going to tell you to upgrade after you've joined, and all members of IBO have the same exact features and tools regardless of their financial situation. So what does IBOtoolbox do? Well, first of all, it works. There's so many systems and tools out there on the internet that don't work. They're really more about the hype with no return for using them. So whether you're a part-time or full-time internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBOtoolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBO, you're going to find the most targeted audience. IBOtoolbox averages over 250,000 visitors each day, and they're looking for opportunities just like you to make some extra money. They're finding your products and services through the search engines based on the content that you've put into IBO. Your press releases, your videos, your wall posts, your comments, they all get indexed, but it's really important to know who you're marketing to. 96% of that daily traffic is non-member traffic. You guys, this is the best kind of traffic you can get. It's called true search organic traffic. And what I mean by that is you've written a press release and your visitors or people have went to Google, Yahoo, or Bing, and they've entered in search terms that equal what you've written about in your press release. And that's how they're finding you. So you're becoming the hunted instead of the hunter. It's a very cool thing. And I don't know what IBOtoolbox does. I don't understand SEO. I don't want to understand SEO. It's a constantly changing environment. And quite honestly, I don't have time for that. Okay. But what I do know is that once you write a press release here on IBOtoolbox, there's a very good possibility that it's going to rank up high on the on the search engines, and your information will be found by people that want to find it. And that's important. That's target marketing. Okay. So it's really, really important. So it's a very cool thing. And just one of the reasons why I love IBOtoolbox. So IBOtoolbox is a community of like-minded marketers just like yourself, and it was specifically developed for the internet marketer. Every feature, tool, widget, and app was developed to help you market your business. And the cool thing about IBO is that it allows you to build a business relationship with the other marketers first, getting them to know, like, and trust you. We are in the business of building relationships, relationship marketing, whatever you want to call it. It's no longer about getting in front of people and pushing your business on them. It's about them getting to know, like, and trust you. And if you do it in a way that's right, such as, participating here on the platform and getting people to understand what you're all about by writing press releases, posting on the wall, all that sort of thing, then that's always going to open the door to opportunity, and the business will flow naturally. So it's no longer about calling people up and say, if I could show you a way to, or, I made $1,000 yesterday in one day. Wouldn't you like to do that? I mean, it's no longer about that. That stuff doesn't work anymore. It's about building relationships. And I'm not trying to demean anybody that's doing that. If it's working for you, great. But I got to tell you that people join people. They don't join businesses, and they want to know how much you care about them. They don't want to know how much you know, okay? Or, that's the wrong word. They don't want to know. They want to, just forget it. They want to know how much you care about them, okay? So it's really, really important that you build those relationships and not be so, in your face. Because people honestly, if I were to join a business, I would go out and research that business, first of all, because of the technology that we have today. And then I'd go out and find that perfect sponsor. Somebody that I knew I could work with. That would be the perfect sponsor for me. They would obviously not necessarily have to be successful. In fact, I've joined businesses before in the past where I've joined under somebody that wasn't successful, because that's just kind of how I roll, because I know that I can be successful in anything that I put my mind to. So, I get a little bit of training in for that person as well. So that makes me feel good. So anyways, it's all about people and how much you care about them, not necessarily, how great your business is and what you think your business can do for them, because you really don't know if it's right for them or not. Build those relationships. Okay, off of my soapbox here. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to think of IBOtoolbox as your back office, because it really is similar to the back office that you have for your network marketing company or your affiliate site or something like that, okay? Because it's where you're going to do all your work. It's where you're going to post on the wall. And I tried to post on the wall earlier, but I had some other things going. I published a press release and did some other things, so I had too many posts going at once. So I want to show you how to do that as long as we've got that up there. So I just posted, to post on the wall, you're going to click on the box that's to the right of your name or your picture below your name, okay? So I just put live from the IBOtoolbox training webinar, and then I put a link. Now you can put a link in your wall posts, in your wall entries, okay? That's perfectly fine. To make that link clickable, you need to put the HTTP :// in front of it, okay? So keep that in mind. You never, and you're not allowed to post any links in the comments area, okay? So, and just don't post a link, okay? You can't. The system knows. It's a very clever system, IBOtoolbox is. It knows that, and it just looks really spammy. So again, just keep in the back of your mind that you're building those relationships, okay? So to submit the wall post, we simply click on Submit Wall Post. And now as you do that, your post is up at the top. So there's a clickable link here, and that happens to be the link to register for the webinar. And as long as we're talking about that, it's always the same. It's always going to be ibourl.com/webinar. Now, you have to register for every single webinar. Okay, the links are constantly changing. I'm always, I'll go out and use the IBO URL shortener for the links. So once we get the webinar over with today, then I'll announce on the wall that you can go register for Wednesday's webinars. But yes, you have to register for every webinar. And also too, one thing that I forgot to tell you, you guys are all muted. Okay, I get that question asked a lot. Why am I muted? Why am I muted? Well, if we all talked at once, I wouldn't be able to do this webinar. Okay, and unfortunately, the other question that I get asked too is, why don't you answer questions on the webinar? You know what? I'd love to, but we'd be here all day. I did that like 3 years ago on the Wednesday webinar when there was only like 25 people. We have anywhere from 150 to 300 members on here for the webinars, and there is no way, because one question leads to another, and we would be here all day long, and you guys need to move your business forward, so that's not going to help you. So one thing about my new training site, Market with Chris, is you can come over and you can get more of my attention. So if you have those questions, I've got a forum over there with a section that says, ask me questions. How can I help you? So utilize that free resource. You can sign up for free and utilize that. And also too, I forgot to mention those IBOtoolbox lessons that I have there at Market with Chris. You can earn up to 2,000 IBO credits. So it's all new training, brand new training that's nowhere else. So you definitely want to sign up for an account over there. Okay, so here's our wall post. It's at the top of the wall. Now, if I wanted to go comment on somebody's wall post, I could do that. So I'm going to, let's see, that one just went down the wall here. Okay, so I'm going to comment on Sandy. So she's congratulating our member of the day, Robert. So I'm going to like the post that post, and that's underneath the post here. If it were something spammy, I might flag it. Then to comment, I simply click on comment. I can also share it with one of my social networks too if I want to, and that's really helps get more exposure for the post. But I'm just going to comment. So I'm going to click on comment. Box opens. It's the wall post comment tool. I can do up to 250 characters. Same thing with the wall entry. So I am going to just say congratulations. And submit comment. It says that my post does not have proper spacing. I probably don't have enough characters in there, so I'm just going to go back up to the top. Back up to the top. Okay, now I'm going to hit submit. So now this post, as soon as the screen refreshes, is going to be up at the top for more exposure. So by commenting on a post, you're sending it back up to the top. Now, one thing, as I mentioned earlier in my intro to IBOtoolbox, the inside traffic is here. IBOtoolbox is your back office, okay? But these posts are also seen on the outside, and I'll show you where that is here in a few minutes, okay? So it's really important that you're participating, because not only can members see this, non-members can see it too. And when you've got 96% of that daily traffic being non-member traffic, you better believe that if you participate here on the platform, you're going to be seen. Okay, so food for thought there. All right, so we talked about posting on the wall, we talked about commenting, we talked about sharing the post, liking the post, all of that. So now what I want to go over with you, we've got some things here on the right hand side, so let's just kind of knock that out. Okay, I'm not logged in here, so let's just do that. Okay. So down here is one of the areas that you can follow IBOtoolbox on Facebook, okay? And I'm on the bottom right-hand side of the wall. Okay, we've got links to their Facebook, we've got their Twitter, YouTube, we've got their news feeder here, blog news feeder, and we've got network blogs here. Okay, so you can follow them on all of those. Then up here, there's information about the webinar. Okay, in case you forget the link's always right here. There's a section assistance area. This is one way that you can get help at IBO. Okay, each internal page has a section assistance area. Okay, so we're on the wall. So like if I click on this first link, it's how to comment on a wall post. So if I click on that, we're going to get a video tutorial, and it's going to walk me through how to comment on a wall post. Okay, now the next area is my IBO social profile stats, visitors today, this week, and this month. And then we've got the system-wide stats for today, weekly, and monthly. We've got our IBOtoolbox ad monitor. It's this widget monitors how many ads and ad types you have running on the platform or in anywhere on the family of websites. So this is what I've got going on, and you get a check mark if your ads running looks good. So I've got enough ads running here. So you definitely want, and that's one of the stars that you can earn. So I'll show you that in a second. We've got our IBOtoolbox active chat rooms. There's no chat rooms currently in use, but you can always create an IBO chat room. This is a great tool if you want to have a meeting with your team or a couple of people or whatever, or you want to start building those relationships. This is a great way to do that. Also, too, we've got the chat area down here, as long as I'm showing you this. This was just recently upgraded, and one of the things that I find is really, really cool is that one of these links here, notifications, this little like speaker or megaphone kind of thing will change the notifications. Okay, so I think when I just, maybe that one's not it. I'm not sure how this works here. I get like a pop-up when somebody's trying to chat with me and I'm not actually, on this tab. I've got it open in the browser, but I'm somewhere else. So it's really kind of cool that I get a notification. Like if I'm on Facebook or another website, it pops up on my screen that somebody's, what their message is to me through the chat. So it's really kind of cool. What's this one? I'm going to look at this one here. We've got, that's how we can play games. Very cool. And chat room, you can create a chat room here with that. And then home is, I think, it just refreshes the screen here. Okay, so that's really cool. So anyways, that's how, and I think, chat options, here we go. Okay, so you can set your name here if you want, disable sound and pop-up notifications. This is what I was talking about. This is cool. So you can get like a sound. I've got the sound going and the pop-up notification. So I think that's really way cool. Okay, so let's see. Let me go back down here. And we've got the IBOtoolbox members online. You can click here and see all the members online, which there's many, many members online here. And then up here we've got the traffic leaders. These are the top 10 members that have the most traffic going, okay, either to their IBO social profile page, their join page, or their IBO URLs. Okay, so these are the people that are getting lots of traffic. Top 10 enrollers, these are the top 10 members. I'm sorry, the traffic resets daily at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've got the top 10 enrollers here, the members that have referred the most new members here to IBOtoolbox, and this resets Saturdays at 11:59 p.m. And then we've got the IBO Big Dogs. These are the top 10 members that have the most advertising shown here on the platform. We have member advertising listing ads here. We've got your IBOtoolbox on track. Okay, everybody has the possibility of earning 6 stars. Okay, and believe it or not, I actually have 6 stars. Oh my goodness, that's too funny. with everything that I've got going on, I don't spend as much time as I'd like here on the platform, which is a good thing because I'm busy and I'm moving my businesses forward every day. But there's a downfall to that. I'm stretched so thin that I don't always have 6 stars. But anyways, I currently have 6 stars. So to learn how to complete or earn your stars here and make sure that these arrows are green, just all you need to do is click on each one of these links and it'll tell you what you need to do to get and maintain that star, like completing your profile. So here's, a little blurb about everything that you do at IBO Toolbox, whether posting press releases, commenting on other postings, promoting on the wall, is designed to get your business extra exposure. By using IBO Toolbox, you're promoting your business, getting backlinks to your website, getting your websites ranked in the search engines, and driving traffic to your opportunity. So what the OnTrack system does is it monitors your activity here at IBO Toolbox, and it monitors it in real time. So again, it's based on your activity. So you're awarded a star if you have the minimum required sections of your profile filled out, and that's only steps 1 through 3. So as long as these sections are completed, your star will remain, okay? So like for press releases, you have to complete 2 or 1 press release within 48 hours, okay, within the last 48 hours, okay? Recent wall activity, you need to post on the wall. And it's not like there's any set amount, but again, one of the things that you need to realize too is that, let's say you comment on the wall, let's say your recent press release or video, your recent wall activity is down, you need to get that star back or make that arrow turn green. You could comment on somebody's wall post and still have that be read. A lot of times, how this system works is by returning to the dashboard, that tells IBO Toolbox that you've completed that activity. But if you simply, do that activity and then log out or go somewhere else, you're still not going to get that star. Just like if you complete your profile and you log out or you close the tab, you're not going to get your credits or earn that star until you return to the dashboard. Everything works like that here at IBO Toolbox, so keep that in mind. Let's see, we've got, where am I? Sorry. We've got member advertising here, or third-party advertising. We have our featured member of the day. He gets a little bit of extra exposure. Featured member of the day, let's talk about that for a second. A lot of you think that there's a committee that chooses you as featured member of the day. There isn't. A lot of you think that there's that IBO Toolbox chooses you as member of the day. They don't. You are chosen featured member of the day simply by participating. You have to have a minimum of 5 stars, and you really have to participate because you're competing with all the other members, okay? You can be selected featured member of the day every 45 days, okay? So it's not something like you can get it every week. Okay, but again, it's about participating, and it's not about just logging in the morning and posting once and you could become featured member of the day. You really have to work it, just like your business or like anything else. It's just doesn't come like for nothing. You got to work it. Okay, so that's how you become featured member of the day. Okay. And then what I want to do is I want to kind of go over everything here at the site navigation. Okay, to the left, real quick, you've got daily bonus credit codes and you've got the Club IBO credit code. Now, Club IBO is a subscription-based credit program where you get 4,000 credits a week, you get an ad-free IBO social profile page, you get double credits on purchases of credit purchases, you get free IBO exchange coins, and you get the IBO contributor badge. Okay, so you really want to check that out. So if you're an active member of Club IBO, you will need to copy this once a week, the active credit Club IBO credit code and redeem it here. But you're going to have to copy this whole thing and then click on redeem here. For the daily bonus credit code, you would have to copy this whole thing here. And let's do that, okay? So you can see. So I just copied it. Right click, copy, or you can do Control C. Click redeem here. And in this box here, you're going to paste in this whole code. Okay, it's really important that you include that first part, that daily part in there, and click on redeem. Okay, it's just asking me to visit a few ads on IBO Social. But then once you do that, you're going to click on redeem. Okay, so that's how you do that. Very important to learn that. And that's where we'll come when I give you the credit coupon code at the end of the webinar. That's where we're going to come back to redeem that. Okay, so let's go over everything under site navigation. You've got the dashboard. That's where we're at here. Okay, we kind of went through that. We've got my lead section. This is where you're going to get information on all the leads that you have here at IBOtoolbox. So yes, that means that you can use this platform to build your list. Very, very cool. Okay, so once you set up a third-party autoresponder under IBOtoolbox apps, it's called Response Magic. You're going to hook that up to your IBOtoolbox account. So you're going to have to go to IBOtoolbox apps, and you're going to look for, scroll down to your Response Magic autoresponder. It will say create account. I already have an account, so it says I can log in here. But once you sign up for a free account here, it's going to hook up with your IBOtoolbox account. Then when you view a lead in the My Leads section, a button will appear to send that lead to your autoresponder. So you definitely want to take advantage of this. Then we've got My Messages. This is where you send and receive messages to your associates. IBOtoolbox calls them associates, like Facebook calls them friends. IBOtoolbox calls them associates. So this is where you send and receive or reply to messages here. My Advertising. This is where you're going to create your banner or your listing ads simply by clicking on Create New Ad, or upload it or setting up your banner advertising. So you can create a text ad here, or you can create a banner ad here. Okay, it'll tell you how many impressions. All ads at IBOtoolbox run from credits converted to impressions. Okay, so you can see each ad, different ad type, costs different impressions to run. Okay, so you've got 1 impression for a text ad, and all the way up to 10 impressions. Impressions also stand for views for the 728 by 90 banner ad, which is this big banner up here. Gets a lot of exposure, gets the best click-through rate here on the platform, averaging anywhere I've seen between 8 and 15%. So you definitely want to have a banner ad running up here. Very cost-effective banner ad solutions here, or yeah, not just banner, but text ad too. And you get a good click-through rate. And it's targeted too, which is very important. Targeted marketing here. Okay, and then we've got the Credit Center. Here's where you're going to learn absolutely everything about credits, how they work, how you can earn free credits, how you can purchase credits. Minimum credit purchase is only $10. Certainly, if you're in business, you should be able to afford $10. I would highly recommend that to purchase some credits or become part of Club IBO because it really helps you get that extra exposure for your business. And there's lots of perks you get for becoming a contributor, either by purchasing the credits or becoming part of Club IBO. So it's really worth it. You can see your credit history as well. Again, visit the Credit Center to learn more about earning credits and purchasing. And there's also a thing back there called trial pay where you can complete surveys and offers for IBO credits. So the sky's the limit. You can really do a lot to rack up a lot of credits. Referral links. This is where you're going to find all of your referral links here to promote IBOtoolbox. And you definitely want to do that because the more active members, and that's the operative word here, active members, does nobody any bit of good if we have people signing up every day that don't participate, because the more active members that we have, meaning the more press releases that are put in, the more content going in, the more traffic IBOtoolbox can send back our way. So you definitely want to participate and be active here. And get with your new members too. Make sure they know how to, how to participate. Send them to the webinar. It's because again, there's no competition here, you guys. We all work together. It's a community that supports one another, and we can't possibly join each other's business, but we can help each other promote each respective business. And when you do that with the other members, they'll reciprocate and help you as well. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, referral links and splash pages, you can grab those here. You've got your dynamic banners and graphics, and what I mean by that is they're real time. They're based on the information, your press releases, everything that you do here at IBOtoolbox. You've got some of the widgets that you can put on the web pages, such as your IBOtoolbox Associator widget. You've got the live chat button that you can put on your websites. Very cool. You've got your dynamic email signature that I use for Gmail, and I love this. This is a great tool. And as you can see, it's real-time information. And you've got your IBOtoolbox citizenship card, your Google PageRank banner, your Alexa banner, your other dynamic banners and graphics here that you can choose. Simply get the code here to put it wherever you want, and you've got your wall plate here. So, and there's different themes that you can choose from. So lots of promotional materials. And again, let's spread the word, you guys. I'm sure once you've been on this platform for a while, you'll love it. And definitely, at the very least, get your team here, okay? Because the more you've got your team here, the more team you have here, the more your business is going to grow, right? Because they're going to get that extra exposure for their business, which will make your business grow. Okay, next item on the agenda is IBO Search. Great tool. You can search by members by name, phone number, Skype, country, city, state, province, company name. You can filter it down. Different categories include all IBO members, associates only, or referrals only. You can search by join date. This is cool. I like to do this, and I would encourage you to do this. You need to add associates. Remember, they're going to help you promote your business. Okay, they're not all necessarily going to join your business, but they're going to help you promote your business. So the more associates that you have, the better it's going to be. And those are the ones that you're going to build those relationships with. So you can choose a join date range. So one really easy way to find people is, let's say I wanted to go from the 1st, and I'll leave it at the 9th, and then click on Search IBOtoolbox, and then I would simply pull them up here. Okay, now, one thing that I want to tell you is when you welcome new members on the wall, do not, please, 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 do not say, hey, welcome to IBOtoolbox. Feel free to add me as an associate. You guys, if you do that, they probably are going, what the heck is an associate, right? Remember when you were brand new to IBOtoolbox? Okay, you had no idea what an associate is, right? Well, they don't know either. So you make the first step, okay? Add those people. Tell them, hey, just send an associate request to you. Make sure to accept it. I'll send you helpful information on how you can navigate the platform. platform. Now, if you need the welcome message, I've got it over at Market with Chris. You can pull it from there under the training. Just take it. It's just a basic guideline. It doesn't include any business links. Okay, don't remember, it's not an opportunity to spam your associates with your business. It's an opportunity to give them helpful, valuable information. Okay, so that's the outline that I send out to every single one of my associates. So I would highly recommend that you do the same as well. Let's see here. And the help desk. Okay, so that's one of the ways that you can get help here on the platform. So we've got a knowledge base here. We've got how-to videos, community forum. You can search for something here and get instant results, or you can create a ticket here and submit it. Now, I have to tell you that according to the help desk, the admins over there, that 99.9% of the tickets are resolved by referring the member either to the how-to video or the knowledge base. So really check out these resources first before you submit a ticket. The other way that you can get help or assistance at IBO is this help tab here. Okay, which you can basically fill out a ticket, choose from the drop-down menu here which platform it is that you had a question about, and click on submit. And obviously you got to fill in the boxes here, your email, the subject line. You can attach a file or take a screenshot. The more information you give them, the better or easier it is for them to get you the right information. Or again, you can just click on browse help articles. The other way, again, you can visit Market with Chris, sign up for a free account. We've got all of these different lessons on IBOtoolbox. Again, you can earn credits for each one of these IBO credits. I've got social media marketing, leadership, and a forum as well where you can ask me questions. So I can give you a little bit more personalized attention over there. So anyways, that's another resource that we have. And then we've got press releases. You can write 2 of those a day. That's under IBOtoolbox apps. And then you've got your IBO URL links and .NET aliases. We also have the other IBO systems. Under other systems, you can click on each one of those to see what's behind there. And you have to register for each one except for IBOtoolbox News. That's the other way that you can get training. There's training in each newsletter. You also earn credits for the training. There's training video. There's what's happening, webinar information, explanation of each of the family of websites. Here's the credit code. This is published every Sunday. And then I've got a section on banners, graphics, and more. Leave me a comment here, either a Facebook comment or business owner comment or both, because each one will give you a nice little backlink, either back to your Facebook page or to your IBO social profile page. So definitely do that, get more exposure for you. It's all about getting you guys more exposure. Okay, so what we want to do now is go over to our profile, and I want to get you guys rolling on that so that you're ready to do business, because this is your public storefront. Okay, this is how the outside traffic sees you. So first step is to add your basic information, your name, your geographic location, your phone and Skype ID if that's how you want to be contacted. Your email is always kept private. IBOtoolbox needed that so that they could send you an activation link for your when you signed up for a free IBOtoolbox account. You definitely want to put in sign up for free for an IBO Tube channel and IBO Gig Store, and then come back and put your user URL in each one of the respective boxes. Click on Save. Go to your picture. You want to use a real picture of you, not a logo or product image. Plenty of opportunity to do that here on the platform. So use a real picture of you. Just think of IBOtoolbox as your online meeting room where we all meet in person. It's really very similar. Okay, so we want to see a real picture of you, not a picture of a logo or product. Okay, click on Change Profile Image, select one from your computer and upload it. Step 3 is business information. Here is where you're going to put your business name. And step one, I'd highly recommend you put a real name. It's kind of awkward addressing members on the wall with their business name. If we were to meet in person, I would introduce myself as Chris Karafotis, not Market with Chris or BizOp Banners. So it's really the same thing. Okay, start thinking of it, all of this, as being real. Okay, because that's what social media is all about. Okay, so here's an example. Business info. Mine for BizOp Banners. I put BizOp Banners as the business name. I'm owner, graphic designer. I have 2 links that I can put, one for my business opportunity and one for my product. I'm not really promoting a business opportunity, so I put the main link to bizopbanners.com in that box. Link to for the product, I went and created an IBOURL.net alias and I named it IBO Starter Pack because that is my flagship product. So that makes a lot of sense. So IBO URLs shorten the link, and if you add that .net alias, it makes it make more sense than just a series of numbers and letters. And it brands you in a very professional manner, those IBO URLs. Puts a nice little menu bar up top and looks very professional. And then in the box below, you want to do a short business description or write-up and click on Save. And at any time, you can edit by clicking on the notepad document or deleting by clicking on the red X. So that's all you have to do to complete your profile. Now, we're not going to stop there, but if you did decide to stop there, I want to remind you to return to the dashboard. Don't close out the tab and don't log out. So you want to click on dashboard so that you get your 500 advertising credits. Again, if you've referred someone to IBOtoolbox, you see they've completed their first star, they've earned their first star and completed their profile, but you haven't gotten your referral credits. It's because they didn't return to the dashboard. And so it's your responsibility to let them know that they need to do that. Okay, step 4, adding a contributor badge. You get this nice little contributor badge. It shows others that you are serious about your business. This is by purchasing credits. So it gives you extra exposure for your business, extends that advertising reach, and you also earn double credits for certain activities if you're a contributor. Visit the Credit Center to learn more or click here to add contributor to find out more. Step 5 is customization for your IBO social profile page. Okay, so you can really do anything with this. I've got my information about my starter pack. I actually have an order form that I put in here that pops open like a pop out. So you could do that by adding some script in there. And then I've got graphics that are clickable. Now you can do the editor here. You can add video. You can add insert an image. You can do all kinds of things. Text. Change the size. You can highlight, background color, the font color. But what I did with mine is I did the HTML because, you know, graphics and all of that. Now, I know this might seem a little complicated. It's really not. And this is one of the training that I'm going to eventually do over at Market with Chris, is just train you guys on how to do a little bit of basic HTML. It's not hard stuff to do. So you really need to learn how to do basic stuff if you're going to succeed here in the marketing. Now, if you want something custom designed for your IBO social profile page, and you're really going to want, you know, something on your customization area, just come over and see me at BizOp Banners or click here to find out what I have to offer for the customization. And I would love the opportunity to help you promote your business. Okay, so once you get done doing all of that, you're going to click on Save. And step 6 is business links or backlinks, link name, and then the URL in here, and click on Save. And anytime you can edit or delete. Step 7 is your social networks. Really important that the first Facebook entry is a fan or a like page. That'll give you a nice little widget on your IBO social profile page that's automatically displayed. But it has to be, the first entry has to be a fan or a like page. And then, of course, you can do your other social networks too. You just choose from the drop-down menu here and put in the URL or link in the box and click on Save. Step 8 is business videos. This is where you upload all of your business videos to your profile page. So I did one on Welcome to Market with Chris. That's the title. My YouTube video link here goes in the box. More information link is the target website, and then give it some video keywords in the here, and then click on save. And at any time you can edit or delete simply by coming here to step 8 of edit your profile. Step 9, you can monetize your IBO social profile with Google AdSense. Okay, it's simply just sign up for a free Google AdSense account. IBOtoolbox has no control over that. Okay, realize that. So you're going to have to sign up with Google AdSense. Once you've signed up, you're going to look for an ad at Google AdSense in your back office there at Google for a 160 by 600 banner ad, okay? Then you're going to copy a script that looks similar to this and paste it in here, okay? And then you're going to just agree to the terms and conditions here and click on save. And that's it. Now you have a completed profile. So let's go over, and if I flew through that section assistance area down here, you can go back and review the videos. Let's go over and see what a completed profile looks like. So to get there, we simply click on this link here under where it says My IBO Social Profile page. So we're going to click here, and we've got our picture, our name, our geographic location, our stars, our likes, our comments, badges, the date that we joined IBO, or in my case, the date that I set up the trainer account. Phone number, Skype ID would go here if you wanted it visible. You get this nice little widget if you put in your IBO tube channel, and IBO Gig Store will give you a different widget if you fill that in under step number 1 of edit your profile. Your IBOtoolbox Associator widget goes here. That's automatically displayed. Your social media sharing section is here. Your business links are here. Your visitor information, your Facebook feed. This is that one where you put your first entry for your Facebook, your first entry for your fan or like page under step 7. Then you get this widget automatically displayed here. And then you've got RSS feeds to your press releases and wall posts. You've got your associates listing here. I'm going to go down to the bottom. You've got your social networks down here that you've got buttons displayed under step 7. And then you've got your Facebook comments here. You have your community or wall post comments, business owner wall post comments here, and wall entries. This is the customization area here. And above that is an area to run a banner ad. Now, this is really important, you guys. If you're not if you're not part of Club IBO offers you an ad-free IBO social profile page. It's really important that you have your own banner running on your page, okay? If you do not have your own banner running and you are not part of Club IBO, then another member can run their banner on your page. And you don't want to allow that to happen for a couple of reasons. You don't want to lose a referral to your business or to your maybe a product sale, and you also don't want to lose a referral to IBOtoolbox. So every advertisement at IBO has 2 links, one to the target website, meaning if we clicked on this banner, it would take you to my offer. Okay, the second link is underneath where it says View Advertiser. If we clicked on this, this would take you back to my IBO social profile page. So that's why it's really important to have your own ad running here. Okay, you don't want to miss any opportunity to get that extra exposure, and you certainly don't want to give it up to anybody else. Okay, we've got a menu bar up here. Home is where we're at now. Businesses, professional listing of all of our businesses that we have here at IBO. We've got our press releases, quick access to all of our press releases at IBO. We've got videos, quick access to all of our videos. Learn more. This is where visitors can fill in their information here and becomes a lead for you under the My Lead section at IBO. Search, every member has their own branded search engine. You could give out your link, or when your visitors are here, they can certainly put in anything and search and get instant results. I put in press releases, Google related ads here, and then all of my press releases that I have here. Okay, let's see. And then we have a link to the main IBO hub, but before we go over here, remember this is your public storefront, you guys. So the outside is seeing all of this. Okay, so if we go over to the main IBO hub, we have our featured member of the day. We've got a banner ad up here, and yes, you can run a banner ad here. We've got all of his information. His phone number, a link to his IBO social profile page, his Skype ID, everything that he wants displayed here. We have the most recent press releases here. 2 links, one to the target website and one to the member's IBO social profile page. I'm going to go over here to the left. We have links to each one of the new members here simply by clicking on their pictures. We've got the featured member listing ads, 2 links, one to the target website, one to the member's IBO social profile page. We have the 10 most recent videos. Again, target website, member's IBO social profile page. And we have the activity, the wall activity. Okay, so if you didn't realize how powerful your IBO social profile page is and how powerful it is to really participate here in the platform, let me just show you something. Okay, so I'm going to refresh this. We're going to go back to the dashboard here. And here's our wall posts. Okay, these are all inside, members seeing all of this. Go back to the main hub. It's the exact same thing, okay? Right? Okay, so this is how, wait, where was I? This is how that 96% of that traffic is seeing you guys. So that's why it's so important to participate here in the dashboard. Important that you participate, you comment, you're being professional, because you never know who's watching you. It could be your new team member. It could be somebody that's looking for that perfect sponsor. Anyone could be seeing your posts. So just keep that in mind and really, really participate. Have your banner ads running, your listing ads, post your videos, post your press releases, and just participate and build those relationships. And I promise you that if you do, you are going to see some great results here at IBOtoolbox. Okay, time to wrap it up. Thank you so much for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. IBOtoolbox works as a collective. The power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. The more content the search engines have indexed, the more often and higher your information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. Hopefully you're seeing how powerful this platform is and how it can do a lot for your business. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform for us to use, but it's not free to run. So anything that we can do to give back to a platform that does so much for us would help keep it free for all of us. So you can do that by purchasing credits, becoming part of Club IBO, visiting the third-party sponsor ads, as well as reviewing fellow member IBOtoolbox member advertising. It all helps keep IBOtoolbox free for all of us. And remember, if you're a contributor, you're going to earn double for your IBO activities, not to mention getting that great contributor badge and other perks that go along with becoming a contributor or becoming part of Club IBO. So let's visit the credit center so I can issue you the credit code. So we're going to go back to IBOtoolbox, click, oh, you know what, you guys, I got to put you on pause because you know what I did? I never did the credit code. So you know what, I'm going to put you back on the dashboard for a second. I'm going to pause this and give me 2 seconds, okay? And I will go over and do the credit code. I so apologize. Okay, I'm doing way too much at once. I know it. I'm guilty. Okay. Alrighty, I would sing to you, but I don't have a very good singing voice. All right, let's see here. All right, so, okay, let me unpause the screen. All right, I'll give you a second here to get back with me, get the screen to catch up here. And I'm going to go to Credit Center. Sorry about that. And we are moving really, really slow. Come on, come on, come on. All right, so we're going to click on Credit Center, redeem coupon in the box. You're going to put in IBO. Whoops, let me do it in the caps here. IBO is the best. Okay, click on redeem. Accepted, 200 credits were added. Okay, thank you so much for your patience, and thank you so much for coming to the webinar to learn how powerful this platform is. Remember to invite guests and invite your team. Let me help you show them how powerful this platform is. I'll have a link up for Wednesday's webinar here in just a little bit. I'll announce that on the wall. You guys have a great Saturday and happy Mother's Day to all of you that are mothers out there, and do something special for your moms. They're just really important people. Have a great Saturday. Go IBO.